Reports are coming in of a major emergency in the heart of New York City.
Thank God that their homes were still there.
Hospitalized in a critical condition after
Several violent explosions have been heard.
Oftentimes it takes tragedy to bring out.
So my name is Thomas Rawlings and I am the designer and producer of Chainsaw Warrior here at Auroch Digital, and I'm going to talk a little bit about the making of the game and also then a playthrough of the game itself. So firstly, what you can see here is the concept art that was originally done when we first started working on the game. I talked to Games Workshop and I was really keen to do this game, having played it as a kid and completely loved it. And I wanted to keep that original kind of 80s styling of it and yet update it and make it feel that it was a current title. And it's especially important with modern digital titles. They require high resolution images, and ultimately we needed a bit of a revamp of parts of it in order to keep the game as something that would feel current and modern. And at the same time, we wanted to keep a reference back to the original stylings because they were really cool and I really like them too. So here you can see the different approaches we took on that main iconic piece that forms the centerpiece of the game. And now you'll be able to looking at the pencil sketch that was done, and as that draws all the pieces in together to form the central iconic piece of Chainsaw Warrior in the midst of the battle. And I think it really sums up who he is as a character. You know, he's this cybernetically enhanced warrior. It's against all odds. The chances are he's not going to succeed, but maybe he just might. And that's what the game's about. So here I'm going to do a little bit of a playthrough of some of the gameplay, give you an idea of how it works and how the game functions. So the first thing we're going to do is create our character, and we'll come into the character creation screen for that. The first thing we roll is his endurance, which is his ability to resist venom and radiation, which some of the creatures he'll face give doses of, and if you get too much of that, you're in trouble. Then we roll wounds, then hand to hand, and then marksman skill, and then finally reflexes. And that allows us to build a good Chainsaw Warrior ready to go. We get to roll for a skill. There's 6 different types, and in this case we've got hiding, and then I roll for the equipment, and in this case I've got plenty of points to spend. Now I'm in the equipment menu and I need to select the kit I need. There's a variety of different objects I can take, so I get a couple of hand-to-hand weapons. I want something ranged so that I can kill opponents before they get close to me. I think this time I might take the submachine gun. It's a good all-rounder, a lot of uses, helpful weapon. And I also decide this time I want something with a bit of punch, so I'm going to select the man-to-man rockets. In easy mode you can see the things you're selecting. In medium and hard mode you can't. In medium mode have to pay in order to do that. The devices are very useful too, but I don't have enough equipment points, so it's straight into the game. So we're here in the game now, and you select a card by clicking on it and it turns it over, and then you can see what the event is. In this case you're looking at the PC version of the game. I've selected a card, turned it over, and it's a zombie. I'm going to shoot him to try and stop him getting in close and damaging me. And so first I need to roll against reflexes. I need to move faster than he is in order to take the shot. I succeed, brilliant. And then the next thing I do is my submachine gun comes into play, takes the shot and kills him. He's dead, on to the next one. And that's really the core of the game. Move through the cards quickly to find darkness. So here I'm faced with a Chaos Agent. These are a bit tougher. So again, I'm going to go for the shot, try and kill him because they've got special rules that apply, in this case in hand-to-hand combat, which I might want to avoid. Unfortunately, I failed to destroy him with the shot, so actually I'm going to use my time grenades. That'll shuffle him into the other half of the game, and I'll worry about him later. As we move on, sometimes you find good stuff like the first aid kit, other times you find traps like locked doors. And as I say, the key point of the thing is to move through the games in game time, which is at the top left of the screen, as quick as you can in order to get to darkness before the 60 minutes are up. Find darkness within 60 minutes or New York's dead. Good luck, you're going to need it. You can find out much more about the game at aurochdigital.com or chainsawwarrior.net, and we welcome your feedback. Thanks.